Hi Daniel, how are you?
Hi Paula, I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine. Daniel, can you tell me which was the last book that you read?
Yeah, of course. The last book I read was The Picture of Dorian Gray. Have you read it?
I remember something about it was about a guy who was really materialism and it was a kind of tragic or something like that, was it?
Yeah, it's about Dorian Gray, that is a handsome guy that have a picture of him drawn by one of his closest friends, Basil.
Basil,
Yeah,
yes.
but one of other closest friends of Dorian, Lord Henry, have tell him just to be like a asshole, and make it her life just like a party and
Girls
yeah,
and
drugs,
alcohol.
yeah. So the picture only reflects all the bad things that he did. So when he did a bad thing, the picture makes like a Machiavelli or something like that.
It's uglier and uglier and
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. And you, which is the last book that have you read?
I read the last book that I read was *The Merchant of Venice* by William Shakespeare. Have you read?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's something like a selfish guy or something like money. I can remember.
Yes, it was some kind of deal between a judge and a Catholic man that they have like this rivalry because of their religion. Um, the truth was for Antonio's friend Bassiano, I think. Bassiano wanted to impress a lady to marry her because she irritates, a big fortune from his parent because his parent died. So he told her that she wanted her to have a great husband and all of that. So the big deal of the book is that Shylock, that was the name of the job, lent Antonio's, well, Bassiano in the name of Antonio, a big branch of money, but it wasn't like taking the of interests of the money, the money
Yeah.
that you gave every month, something like that. But if Bassiano didn't pay Shylock, Shylock would take a pound of flesh of Antonio because he hated so much. So the story is about it and has a lot of religion and love and confliction between the parents and all of that. It's like a really interesting.
Um, Tell me, have you seen something of that kind of behaviors on one person of your family or your friends?
It actually has a story of Shylock's daughter, Jessica, that it seems really really similar to me to my sister Yvette because Yvette wants to marry a guy but they are not practicing the same religion, so she's thinking about changing the way that we were formed in the Catholic Church to another just because she loves him too much, and it seems to be really similar to me like Jessica because Jessica fell in love um, with Lorenzo, and Lorenzo is a Catholic, so she's thinking about running away with him, and she does it. So it's like something. And you? Do you
Well,
think?
I see that kind of behavior in everybody because I think on our life we can be so selfish and we can just focus on material things, but I can remember one of my cousins that just focused on her beauty because her father's only tell her that is
Nicole
the
Kidman.
key, yeah, the key to get a good life, and he don't think about doing bad things or making people feel bad. He just focused to be the
The best.
best. And tell me, have you do you want to change anything in the story, or do you think it's good?
And I actually think that the character of Shylock is like really bad person, so I think I will change his behavior. And you?
Wow, I really want to change the behavior of Dorian. I think he can be a better person till the end because he just realized he was a bad person to the end. So I really want to create a character that can help them to to be a better person early than he died.
That is a good idea. I will like to change Shylock because he only focus on the money. But if he has a kind of a wife or something like that, that let him see that money is not that important, like the thing that Jessica left with a guy or something like that, he will change a lot his opinion and his mind. So I will create a character of the wife of Shylock.
Yeah. And tell me, do you like that kind of books or do you think it's like old? I think that kind of books have like a old language, but it's a classic of literature. I think you must read that kind of books to increase your level of knowledge.
Knowledge, yes, I think so. And that send us to the past and send us to see how the world was in that moment in the ancient time or something like that. I think it's really important to see the difference from now because in the book that I read, it seems to be really, really different now. We women can choose, of course, the men what we want. It is not like our father shoes or something like that. What was it that you find in the book that was really different from now?
Maybe the language and maybe the way that people see the men's and the women's. I think in the book just focus on the men's. The women's are like a thing. They don't have feelings. They don't care about the women's. But Paul, I think we have discussed all the things about your book, of the books.
I think I will read it again your book,
Yeah, and I
and
will.
you must read
Yeah,
my book.